see nobody in the comments. Welcome back to Blunt Talk NOLA, where the truth gets said, whether you like it or not. Tonight, I'm Chop Tracks. We're gonna be talking about keeping it real, man. Like people don't just keep it real. Silent was just having a good conversation before the show started about some shit where they don't keep it real. I think we're gonna wind up running that conversation back. But yeah, I am your host tonight. I am Chop Tracks.
Yeah, man, your boy Silent Child 17. Go sit down.
Silent Child, you see in here. Pete that ain't on the spot tonight, but it's alright. We gonna go straight into in other news. Well, it's not really in other news. Today
We could finish that conversation if you want, Chop, not to cut you up. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
yeah.
It's all on how you want to. I heard you mention it.
What he was saying was, and I'm pretty sure he gonna let me know if I'm wrong or not. But the shit ain't the shit no more. Like you remember your boy on Tales from the Hood, and he was like,
shit.
The shit, yeah, the shit ain't the shit no more. Like it's just not or whatever. And he was talking about the snitch code and how that shit changed or whatever. So Silent, take us down that path. And if you wanted to talk about that GID shit too, you could talk about that too, because that's
because I think that's where it started, Chop. Yeah, it started with kind of us talking about the Jid situation. If y'all know who Jid is, you know, little young rapper out here doing his thing. In my personal opinion, he's one of the coolest that I've been heard out of any of these young churn out here. He's definitely an artist to look out for. He's been recognized by other platforms that have nothing to do with rap as well. I mean, he been on the Jimmy Fallon show. I mean, he been around, so he's been doing his little numbers. He's kind of wondering why MTV, Live Nation, they didn't all did business with him. He's trying to wonder why BT seems to not know who he is. He just recently got some Grammy nominations and everything. So that would make it weird when the Grammys is a bigger platform when it comes to music accolades, right, Tap? BET should know that first, right? BET should, because you would consider BET like an underground Grammy in a way. Like they're supposed to know, like especially if he's of African American, so-called African American descent, because it's called the Black Entertainment something. I think
that
I know the B stand for black.
The reason I just came from Rolling Loud, so I think the labels are not pushing for the real rapper type of rapper, and I'm saying that to say because even with
I disagree, but go ahead, and I'm gonna tell you why.
I don't think they're pushing the rapper. I think the people are like the older people with the generation. They don't want to hear that shit. Even from the younger generation, and that's crazy. Like them niggas be listening. I seen a bunch of young, so-called blacks at rock concerts and shit like that. Like they not, and it's black artists up there. It's not white artists up there, and they, doing rock. It's niggas up there doing rock, and they loving that shit. They like it. Even all the shit is simple. Even the hottest young rapper right now, and that would definitely be NBA YoungBoy, but it's still the demographic that they reach into.
Now I'm gonna tell you why I disagree. Because I just told you the Grammys is acknowledging him. So that mean you're being recognized by people who don't even probably even listen to your music. This is a thing where, not what I mean by people, like, all right, like I mean by the people that they use, like, but you're being recognized by a national syndicate show, nationally syndicated show.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Grammys. The Grammys do country music, rock, all that shit, right? Top they break it down to the best Othello playing motherfucker, right? Everybody get
Right.
a part of music gets a Grammy. That's a long ass show. So to be recognized in that category, you done surpassed a lot of people, even NBA YoungBoy, in
Right.
certain categories for that year. Now remember, NBA YoungBoy Burst came after Jed Burst. Remember, Jed been dropped. We talking about damn near almost 2 years now.
Yeah.
Of what's going on. Yeah, NBA YoungBoy was in jail and shit and going through his shit with that situation around the time Jed was slapping motherfuckers in their face with shit. So this is like a over time thing when you say overdue of him being recognized. So the label, he's under Dreamville.
Mm-hmm.
This J. Cole is, you know what I'm saying, his people, and they sign with who they sign with. Now when Jay do the promotion or the lack of, that's not Jay's fault. Now going off of what you were saying, that they're not actually pushing that could be true in a certain sense, but I must be that good when my music is still piercing through what y'all promotion not doing. Like even the people that I'm not even supposed to be reaching, I'm reaching them. So he had a problem with J. Cole because of that, him coming in the background, and he felt like it don't matter if the person is old or them young niggas. You see what I'm saying? Because to make it seem like it's more of an older crowd that's listening to Jay, I disagree with that too. It's them same white boys who listen to NBA YoungBoy, yeah, because that's who buying the fucking tickets. To be honest with you, right? Niggas ain't buying tickets like that. It's them people out there buying them tickets. All right, so this is what we talking. This is what we really talking about. You see what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying, but the if you was talking like something that goes off
the Jig got rock and roll songs too. Not the just to throw that in that
but
too.
If you was
Stick.
going off something that was the Grammys not views picked. The Grammys is picked by that's a audience of your peers. Like the niggas that pick the Grammys is the people that's in the music business. So that's really not the younger people or none of that shit. It really is the older people.
Yeah. You right about that. All the ass old, but BT and them old too now. BT and them ain't young niggas.
But the Grammys,
so why they ain't got NBA YoungBoy in their shit neither? So it just seemed to me BT is out of touch.
I think it was
BT out of touch. Why he not even nominated though, child? Think about it.
I feel like
none of the niggas that we named, they not nominated for BT.
BT definitely been out of touch since they switched to that lady. I'm not debating that. They definitely out of touch because
I think that's my point though. I think they're out of touch, bro.
From just the shows and shit they used to show to the shit they show now, like just it's a whole different.
It's repetitive.
When the lady got it, when the lady took over, that's when the shit to me all dropped down. The exact year she got, I don't even know her name.
She went way corporate.
Yeah,
she went corporate stereotype.
She fucked it up big time. But
she went corporate stereotype. That too much sex, way over sexualized. First of all, and now they doing way more darker shit. Come on, man.
but they
That shit
sold.
trash.
Once they sold, and they wasn't under, their own jurisdiction no more. And shit, somebody owned them. That was a wrap on it too. That was like the nail in the coffin. That's when
Yeah,
you really
he sold the
wasn't
shit back to he sold the shit back to
I forgot the name of that
some Jewish company dealing with MTV, child. They sold that back to MTV.
It's the same, yeah. It's the same people.
And
I
gave
can't think of the
her
name.
and gave her general manager rights. That's it. She don't she don't own that shit. She run it, but she don't own it.
Yeah, she definitely don't.
Her husband owned it. Yeah,
Right.
so that's what we're looking at when we watch BET. That's why I think
I can't tell you the last
some of
time I
our
watched
best
the BET
artists.
Awards, to be honest. Like,
Exactly. Me
even
neither, son.
I don't even watch
Bruh,
that
I'm
shit,
telling
yeah.
you, it's the because you're gonna watch the same shit. Be honest. You're gonna see one of them hoes half naked. They're gonna be flying in the air, something and shit. They're gonna be somebody that you've been knowing or something. Or be the same people getting the same fucking awards sometimes. The same people not showing up that get awards.
Yeah, it's just not entertaining at all. Like,
you couldn't deny Kendrick because oh yeah, he did make Not Like Us. That's all they based that off. I say BT all that shit. As much as shit this man that did. I'm telling you, top, like, it's weird, bruh, for them to have more of a standard on their own people than the MTV Awards and the Grammys. That's, I think, you see what I'm saying? Like, that's how much out of touch they have that show, bro. It's like uppity niggas not even understanding what's going on with their own people, and it's weird, child. It's to me. I don't know, bro. Maybe I wanted more from my elders.
I would definitely see that they sold out.
Viacom, thank you, Didi.
Yeah,
Viacom, yeah.
Viacom, sure is. That's them bitches. They bought them. But once they sold them, I knew it was gonna be a wrap because now they was part of the whole little syndicate. But that's the whole.
Hey man. So I bought that into the situation with the streets and shit too. How niggas be moving the goalposts and shit, yeah, about that snitching shit.
Yeah, see, the way I think about it with that, the way I think about the snitch thing is, first of all, people act like we're not dealing with human beings, and I think that's the main thing. Or whatever. People gotta understand that we're dealing with human beings, and people naturally do what they can or have to do to protect themselves.
Everybody want to be real, chap, until it's time to be real.
But when it's time to be real, like I said, I could go in.
You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
Is because I said you might be the first person they ask, right? And the nigga and you ain't a criminal at all. And you say, look, yeah, my name's whatever my name is, and this what I had, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? That's ragging to them, to some niggas. Because
I told on myself?
Because you told on yourself, and you left the other shit out there for it to be on somebody else.
You saying if I say, oh no, officer, this my shit, I don't know about all that other shit.
Nah, nigga gonna
you ain't gotta say it like that.
Yeah, nigga gonna say you ain't saying.
No, if I'm not by myself, chop, niggas need to take their charge.
The police asked you what's for you, or who that for, and you say I don't know. That's it. But then if you say, oh well, look, that's my joint, and that 3.5 for me, and it's still like, you know what I'm saying, still like an ounce left or whatever, or 2 ounces left, or the QP left, you know what I'm saying, and it's for somebody else, you just don't say who it's for, you let that nigga take his own charge or whatever. Your boy said
that wasn't for him, so who the gun for?
See what I'm saying? And that's what nigga gonna say. Your boy
moving the goalposts. Hey, bro.
Nigga, when the police come, everybody is supposed to already be common
Chop, nigga
knowledge.
think this shit sweet. Chop,
Son,
nigga
when the
think this shit
police
sweet,
come,
bruh.
it's already supposed to be common knowledge that whatever you had is yours and whatever I had is mine.
And don't
Straight
say
up.
nothing about nobody had anything, right?
Son, I'm in jail. I'm in jail.
You
with
turn
the-
blind deaf, and you turn to the three monkeys. If you want to be a monk, if ever there's a time where there's to be a monkey, is to be them three motherfuckers right there. Okay, people, if you're going to be in these goddamn streets, youngins, stop posting everything online because your partner don't have to rat on you. Okay, that's just some shit for you to be mad at that the police don't mind y'all killing each other over. But they got you. They got your Instagram already, sir. See what I'm saying, Chop? These niggas think they doing something new, but it is really not if you're gonna now willingly rat on yourself every day, huh?
Got it.
What the fuck?
Son,
He ain't gotta worry about that nigga holding his own no more. Chop, you said he moved the line, son? When keeping it real.
I could see I had to deal with that shit was probably 20, it was in the 20 teens. I don't want to put a date on it. It definitely was in the 20 teens. And fucking we going to magistrate court or whatever. Before we got to magistrate court, I'm talking about all in the holding tank. Dude it was a younger nigga trying to tell the other little dude to take the older nigga charge phone or whatever, because he like, man, yeah, fuck, if y'all was together, if you say everything was for you, you know what I'm saying? The judge can't fuck over, because the old school had 3 strikes. Now, first of all, old school, you got 2 strikes. So your 3rd strike, and you still was fucking with it. So, I mean, by right, nigga, you want to go your ass back to jail. That's the only thing I would, that sounds like common knowledge or whatever. But the young nigga was on dude trail, like to the point where dude was looking like he was scared and like nervous about making a decision. Like he didn't know, because we was on our way to court and he was already telling them, yeah, you should just take it because this your first charge and you ain't got no charges, man. They gon' this, that, and the third. Like niggas trying to piece him up. Well, we get the motherfucking court, and if I'm lying, I'm thinking it was Durbin and Judge Durbin and whatever the fuck him was in that bitch. And dude was like, bro, so the state trying to tell me that these 2 dudes was hustling. Hold on. Damn. So the state was trying to tell the judge they was about to fucking basically charge both of them with that little bit amount of drugs they had on or whatever it was crack or whatever. But the whole time the judge gave them dudes he signed them up to 2 separate cases, but I think they wound up throwing the shit out or some shit because the judge was like, that's not enough to charge them with distributing and all that other shit. It's just they got drugs on them, but it's not enough to be hustling with type shit or whatever. So they wound up throwing the shit out anyway. Now, dude was going in that bitch, would have went in that bitch trying to take the whole charge. They probably would have slammed him. Judge would have probably told him straight up, like, yeah, so since you won't be stupid and take the charge, we gonna slam you because you ain't want to be a man and just say, no, that's not for me, that was for him. That nigga 2 strikes, I ain't got 2 strikes. I'm gonna go home regardless. You know what I'm saying? But that's the type of pressure and shit that they put on you, in that place and shit.
Yes,
and when you be at home to do dumb shit, thinking you trying to live by this street code or whatever, and that shit do not work. Like I say, I just heard the dude, I don't want to say the wrong dude name, but he was talking about what Pooh Shiesty told him. And Pooh Shiesty was telling him, like, nigga, the streets ain't the same no more. Like, basically, you get you some niggas you fuck with that you got good prices with and shit. The nigga that be giving you bad prices, if the police come holler at you, you give them up. Because that's gonna keep you in the game. You know what I'm saying? And like you see, that was finesse 2 times or whatever. And like he said, dude gonna come back. They gonna take him to jail. He gonna come right back on the block, and then before you know it, another one of y'all gonna get picked up. And then he gonna be right back out there, not saying nothing, just waiting for the next one of you motherfuckers to set up to send back. That's what niggas don't understand about informants.
That's
Them
the niggas
dudes,
who was getting killed though, Chuck.
yeah.
Yeah, them niggas was dead, son.
Them niggas don't understand about informants, all them dudes.
Son, listen
Dudes,
to me. Them niggas was
you
gone,
on there.
son. You could not live back then, dog. I'm telling you. So when I was a little boy, bro, I done see, bro, like little weird shit that them children would call weird shit now. Like niggas wasn't living, son. You couldn't do it, huh? It was fucking up business. Period. I'm telling you, man. They wasn't trying to make no type of negotiation with or exempt shit from certain people and shit like that. Like it wasn't none of that, though. Your little brother, if he down bad, he gonna get probably hit, man.
Yeah.
Because he's fucking with the business. It wasn't no favors like that. That shit changed dramatically through social media and shit. I'm telling you, man. Like it's not the only thing. I'm not pinpointing just that, you know, because you brought up some great fucking points too. That I'm speaking on right now. It was a lot of that shit just wasn't accepted like it is now. So a lot of motherfuckers feel like that's the way it's supposed to go. This the way I gotta do it to survive. I think people started adapting more. Like they started making people more docile with the time and shit, especially because niggas don't want to go to jail.
That's true, but think about it like this, right? Say if a nigga did have a problem with somebody, right?
Well, used to.
Say if he was a drug dealer or known for killing people or this, that, and the third or whatever. You could completely be out the streets in New Orleans and be a nigga that go to work a 9 to 5, a regular person. I ain't saying they don't have this in other places. I only could speak about where I'm from. Yeah. But
it depends on how you left the streets too. So when you say left the streets, that is a vague statement.
That work 9 to 5 that left the streets too.
On some bad time too. That's why I say that's kind of a big statement. But if you could be more detailed with that, like how he left the streets and then started working a 9 to 5. Did he leave everything solid, all good with everybody?
No. I'm not talking about a nigga that left the streets and worked a 9 to 5. I'm talking about a nigga that just worked a 9 to 5. He got into it with a nigga that's a drug dealer. He known for this thing. I'm talking about a regular nigga and a nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, gotcha. He said a regular nigga and a nigga.
One of them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like one of them.
Hey, this is blood talk, man.
People might be scared of.
I get you.
People might be known to be a criminal. You know what I'm saying? Nothing. That shit didn't mean nothing before. You see what I'm saying? Like right now, somebody might say, "Oh, you might not want fuss with NBA young boy, or you might not want fuss with this because you see what they be doing, boy. What? Nobody didn't give a fuck who did what they did, who they did it to. You could just been and told a nigga that person just killed somebody, and a regular person just be like, man, I don't give a fuck. Like if he come by me, I'm supposed to be scared or some shit like that. And I think
look, Chop, I'm not gonna lie to you. They had niggas like that. But it was just a different vibe. Even that nigga understood, like they got niggas that's just like you. You're not the only nigga that's like that.
Thank you.
And I think that's you're right. I think that's a part of that too, like you saying.
Yeah,
they done left it up to damn near one motherfucker now. Like people used to have their own thought process at one time.
Any other body, and it's supposed to be just like a regular situation. No, that's not what it is. Protecting yourself in the so-called black community, protecting yourself will always scare them because you gonna protect yourself. You see what I'm saying? So
yeah,
shit. And this, that, and the third. And you got to
right
too, because that's another thing that the white people get over on us is black on black crime.
Mm-hmm.
If I stay next door to a black person,
it's like a double entendre.
Steal from a black person. It's more likely for me to get into a fight with a black person. If I'm black and I stay in a white neighborhood, now it's white on black crime.
Yo, it definitely is.
Because now you are more likely to be
get into it with somebody from another race because you're not around your people like that.
Sounds so bad because no, nigga, you definitely gonna get into it with white people if you stay by white people. If you stay by black people, you gonna get into it with black. If you stay by Hispanic, you gonna get into it with Hispanic. You know what I'm saying? But they just they slick with the wordery. That's why they call that shit spelling. Like they slick with it. Like they just try to trick you with that shit, and people, you know, you go for it
to sell the narrative, Top. You know how it go. Yeah, I gotta sell the news, nigga. This shit need ratings, nigga.
You're not keeping.
You know, popularity is a motherfucker too. You know, fame and shit. Like people don't understand how that shit work too. So that's a part of keeping it real as well. Since we talking about, you know, everybody won't keep it real until it's time to be real. How many motherfuckers don't want to tell you who they really is versus who they show?
Just look up, period. Even if you ain't gonna Google it, like it's nothing you can't look up. So it's like shit they could hide from you at one point in time, they can't hide from you now. So now they just trying to keep you distracted.
Nope.
Or whatever. Like versus, you know, because eventually niggas gonna get on one corner and start saying, well, why, if you know, if the water free, why are we paying for it? Or you know, niggas gonna start asking questions eventually. Like they gonna start. Long as they,
like you say though, Chop, a lot of niggas probably is, like you say, they probably not even, that's not the shit they want to show anyway, you know. They gotta show the news. Yeah, because remember, your boy made their own gas, huh? Why Exxon and none of them niggas ain't picked little black up?
The nigga is blowing up social media wise.
The nigga, Chop, we get hit by gas right now, but we got gas right over here.
Nothing.
Excuse me.
Nothing. No big major news channel he not on, but he on all the social medias. Everything, son.
Thank you, bro.
That's crazy. That's crazy. See? That's crazy. And he not even just using this shit for fucking beat up cars. He putting that shit in luxury cars and that shit running. Plastic. The shit that they pick out the ocean that they just leave in the ocean for the fish to choke on. They didn't found something. This man didn't found something to do with that shit. Right now, we overpaying for gas, and they got niggas out there
like a motherfucker. That bitch said 378, 379 or something like that at one of them motherfuckers. The other one say like 388.
I remember when the gas went up.
That bitch almost $5.
The gas went up. Cause I remember, like, I used to put like almost $40. Put $40 in that can.
Like Shell, yeah, Shell is like $4.
Man, I'm talking about, son. $60, like that's crazy. I think
bro. They putting water in that shit too.
And they putting water in that.
They gotta be.
They put water in that.
I put because I got a little cup, man. I put one of them energy saving motherfuckers. So you ain't gotta put too much gas in that bitch to go a little minute, man. That bitch, I can fill that bitch up. You know, I'm gonna say like a good $40. I don't really, let my shit go and eat anyway. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Quarter tank or something like that. I'm ready to go do that anyway. So spend about that much. So I did that the other day. I just put 20 in there. I know they was supposed to go. Man, that bitch barely hit the half marker. I said, you gotta be shitting me.
Gotta be lying. Got to be.
I started laughing my ass off. I said, man, these people play
they play too much, son. Like real shit. I'm like, man, they know.
I said somebody lying like a motherfucking time. I just can't pinpoint it. You hear me, Ron?
When I was in Florida, it probably cost like $120, $130 to fill a truck up from empty or whatever. The bitch was filling up from the half to the full, $80. That's $160. So I'm like, well, goddamn. And the gas was way fucking high in Florida. Like they up to 4 and some change. To see they're Republicans.
What?
They up to 4 and some change, boy. That shit terrible, son. In some spots it didn't hit 5, 6. I remember when I was in California, dog, that was the worst. That shit was like $7. I'm like, ain't no way y'all living out here like that, bro. Like, I don't get how people in California live, but they do pay them a lot of fucking money. So I ain't gonna lie,
In New York too, bro.
man.
Jesus
But
Christ.
most people in New York don't own cars. They do the subway, bikes and shit.
They ain't got. They can't.
They can, yeah. Fuck it won't even make no sense to get no car.
It don't make no sense. Yeah.
Those
Man, the
stupid ass
street
gonna
and the
be
streets
stuck.
long as a
You ain't got nowhere to even
motherfucker.
park that motherfucker. Something like they don't got. Man, come on.
Yeah, they gonna ticket you. You can't even put. Thank you.
Nah.
Get your
Need
cheeky
a
up
bike.
there,
I can
dog.
put
Yeah.
that bitch in the apartment. Put that bitch on
Shit,
the
them some
wall.
cheeky
You know what I'm
motherfuckers,
saying?
dog. Yes.
Yeah.
I know what you were saying. Yeah, because when you bought up California, that's the second thing I thought of. Like, shit, yeah, I was just thinking that, like, yeah, bro, you been in fucking New York.
Shit, bro, you know
That shit is ridiculous, though.
In a Big Mac meal in fucking New York was $20.
That's why the motherfuckers got Skid Row and shit now because of how they do them houses and shit in California.
10 years ago, dog. Like, nah.
Yeah, bro.
I don't know.
I remember when I was young, right? So I'm gonna tell you a story about that California shit with them prices and shit. When I was young, right? The girl people lived in I think I was in like 5th grade or some shit. The girl people stayed in California and she saw me eating a bag of Doritos, the regular joints, yeah. She said, you know they got other flavors, huh? I said, man, they ain't got no other fucking flavor. She said, yeah, they got the ranch flavor. She said, yeah, it's a Cool Ranch. I said, what the fuck? like she was, she was just coming talking to me. I don't know. I was like, man, oh, all right. I say, what you want some? You say you want some nachos? You want some? I gave her one, but she was telling me, she was like, yeah, they got the new. Sure enough, nigga.
Cool Ranch.
The Cool Ranch came bust up there. I said, motherfucker. It fucked me up because I'm young. You don't know. Your surroundings is your surroundings, like the fishbowl theory type shit, right?
Yeah.
You don't. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what's not around
like
you type shit.
Down here with the 10K, they don't know nothing about no 10K.
And to see it, and to see it, that shit. That's the first time, like I just like I guess like a opening of the mind, you would say. Like with certain shit, like everything ain't always like right here, and everything ain't always right then and there. Like growing up type shit. Like you say, damn, shit, girl did say the fucking Cool Ranch was gonna come out and shit. That's now fast forward to me getting older. Nigga was talking about that fucking cigarettes and shit, child, and how much gas and shit was in the housing and shit out there in California. I said, God damn. I said, motherfucker been telling me about them actually own shit and getting shit and putting them big ass prices and shit on them, because that what your girl was saying too. The shit was higher out, the bag of chips was higher out there too. So basically, you know what I'm saying, like California, is one of those cities. That's why when I heard New York had them small ass fucking apartments for them high ass prices, I was, I'm like, damn, they on. I see it out there. I thought it was small out there.
You had to move to a different part of New York to want to raise a family type shit. Like, I didn't know they got farm. They might have farm areas and all type of shit in New York, but it ain't the city.
It ain't the city. Yeah, it ain't the city.
Buffalo, maybe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's more. Yeah, it's more of a town, not town, but like community looking area.
Not motherfucking New York, nigga. Nah, that's
bro. Yeah. Expensive and shit. Like, cause so much shit going on. They go from, and I don't know why, with the Hollywood and the entertainment shit, right? They run. It's like they run the business. They run the business from California. I'm gonna say from New York to California. Like it's kind of crazy.
The two ends.
Yeah, the Hollywood. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's like the business happens in New York and the entertainment happens out there in California. Like the Hollywood and the entertainment and shit is there. But when you talk about like Wall Street and business and the sports, the sports league association and all that shit, all them motherfuckers is in New York.
So
the betting. the gambling companies and shit. Them niggas in New York.
One of
Yeah,
the
go ahead, Chuck.
realest things I ever fucking found out in my life was that white people was a genetic disease, basically.
Ooh,
Like this bitch is a
shit.
mutation. Like they're a
Talking about a
mutation.
remix.
And I'm gonna say this, like I'm gonna fuck with y'all here right quick, just to keep it real with y'all right quick. Think about
Oh no, Chap, I gotta play that.
How
Yeah.
the Asians and
white people, y'all just called
have
us
the
straight just now. That nigga hit y'all with a shotgun. That man hit y'all with a
Them
shotgun just now.
Them motherfuckers is mutants,
Holy
man.
shit.
And I'm just keeping it real because that's what we doing today. So I just want
Holy
to say this
shit.
because we've been talking about this shit all the time. Nobody don't
They
want to say
shoot
the
it.
bitches stink. When if they get wet, they start stinking. It's a reason for all that shit, bro. It's a reason.
It's a
not
reason. There it
You know
is.
what I'm saying? Just like a fat nigga, you know.
Everybody want to be real until it's time to get real.
nasty
Chap, getting
smelling
real
nigga,
on
you
y'all
know what I'm
ass right
saying, or
now.
something like that. He been in.
The skin is sodium. The skin has
Son,
more sodium,
I'm
Chap. You're
telling
right.
you.
You're going somewhere
look,
with that dog smell shit.
Pay attention to the hair, though. The hair, these niggas' hair is not.
Does thinner mean better or thinner means worse?
I think it's worse. But the Asians and the whites got the same hair. Crazy shit. Like, that don't make no sense for them to have that. And the Mexicans. I don't want to get that
So
far,
for your
bro.
hair to be coarse and bushy means it's stronger then, right? Rather than being thin and straight. Oh, okay.
I found something on X.
Okay.
I know everybody thinks
more
X
protein.
Only got porn on it, but nah, it's not just porn on X, nigga. They got some. Follow the right people. You ain't gonna see porn, nigga.
Bruh. That makes sense too.
That make a whole bunch of sense.
That's some good advice to these motherfuckers.
Yeah. Let me see what we can talk about. All right, see, Caucasians, Asians, every other human person branched off from black people. That's what this man is saying. I don't know if everybody want to be real about it.
Hey, bro. I don't think I fully believe his ass when he say black people. He got to be more specific because that would mean people of our color does come from different ethnicities and nationalities. That mean black people ain't what they're labeling them then, right?
Nope.
So
let's see what he talking about.
Just be aware of that. I'm with him with the knowledge though, Chop. I'm with him. It's just that little bitty piece I would tweak with how you tell people shit.
Well, because how you tell people,
yeah, because you know how people would spin that. You know how it go, dog. People gotta pay attention. There's a such thing as Afro-Asiatic. Go ahead, my bad.
We're actually mutants of the dark-skinned people.
One more important piece of the puzzle was found in 2005 when cancer researcher Keith Cheng was studying the black and white stripes of zebrafish.
There are a lot of zebrafish.
Remember this.
Because I'm a geneticist and I study how mutations occur, which is how cancer occurs. And I use pigmentation to detect those mutations. By chance, the light skin colored fish that I used for that research also taught us a lot about how humans became lighter skinned.
What Professor Cheng discovered was perhaps one of the most important.
Hold on, wait. For the people that ain't catch that nigga said how humans became lighter skinned. That's what he said.
That's what he said. From a fish. From the zebra fish. From the studies from that zebra fish. They about to explain to y'all. Yeah. From his studies.
A single change among literally billions of coded instructions within zebrafish DNA that reduced black pigment from their stripes.
Why they doing that?
Soon after, this identical genetic mutation was found in fair-skinned Europeans.
There was a magic moment in this research. When I got back the results that showed that the number and the size and the amount of pigment in the light-skinned zebrafish were all diminished, and the same thing happened in humans. When I opened the textbook and saw that same thing, I began to sweat. Not only did light-skinned people evolve from black-skinned people, but lighter-skinned people, whether they're European or whether they're Asian, like me, were actually mutants of the dark-skinned people.
Boom.
This was remarkable because we had only inferred on the basis of circumstantial evidence that this must have occurred in evolution, but we didn't have any.
Look at this bitch. See how they try to wipe my time?
This must have happened. Look, but she still got to admit it though, Chop. That's the crazy part about white society. YT philosophy.
They tell you shit and then they give it to you their way. Like,
you still gotta say it. You
still gotta say it. You just gotta know the meaning of their words, right? Like, get the fuck.
She just admitted it. She said there's gotta be some type of.
I like that he said himself too, bro. I like that, bro, because he probably would have tried to prove
it's self-explanatory. I don't know how easy the man could have said it, y'all, to be honest with you, dog. I don't know how simpler could he have possibly explained it just now, bro. These fish, he noticed this behavior in these fish, people, that they were actually extracting the color from their own bodies through birthing, right? Through them having children and through generations, and you know what I'm saying? It happened over time. That's what he's saying, people. Like, and whatever that is, subconsciously in the fish, they were abstracting the color, the darkness from their own bodies. See, this is phenomenons we cannot explain. This is why I believe in the spiritual world, John. You see what I'm saying? Scientists can't explain why they're doing it, because I know people probably like, well, why they doing that? I don't know neither. They look, y'all, the scientists I'm talking about, they don't know. They just noticing the behavior. And they're adapting the right.
You ain't
and
never
the
find
behavior.
Fred Flintstone. You ain't never find Barney Rubble.
Niggas do.
You ain't never find.
No, they go Barney and Fred right there. And they go right there. They right now, right in their face.
Guess what? They never found them bitches yet. They got no DNA from none of them. They ain't never found them physically. Nope.
You gotta play the Brady Bunch song when you show the
you never seen before. You never discovered.
Here's a story of the caveman named Danny.
Right. We keeping it real. That's what we doing. I said that. We not doing it.
Hey man, there is some if y'all saying it happened from monkey to human, we not doing that. That man say a mutation. Mutation is not evolution. I'm gonna say it again, y'all, for the people in the back. Evolution is not mutation. Okay, mutation is not evolution. Evolution is when you evolve to something, which means you got better, you're greater, you're gooder. For the ignorant nigga.
For the slow people.
Mutation means you got with something got with two things, something got in you, something got over you, and you turned into some shit.
Charmander, okay? Charizard, nigga. That's evolve.
You turned into some shit. Right.
Squirtle,
yeah, you turned into some shit. Yeah, you wasn't already a Pokemon. You're gonna use the Pokemon. Pikachu fucked a Jigglypuff. And you turned into electric cotton. You a mutant, nigga.
Yeah,
you're a mutant. You're not. You didn't evolve. Okay.
You did.
So that's what they use too when they want to use that white supremacy shit too, chap. They want to use evolution for their mutation. Yeah. Now they don't want to tell you too that they was fucking monkeys.
It was fucking everything. We know
they had white people. They had white people that lived in the jungles that were walking on all fours. Hairy motherfuckers too. Y'all go watch the movie Encino Man with Pauly Shore. They bust the white boy out the brick ice, chap, and they that nigga look like a monk and reincarnated, bro. And they do the whole little bit. They do the whole little bit like the '90s college theme shit. And he go to college and all that shit. He give him a haircut. He put the dreads on him, chap. It's called Encino Man. Y'all look that motherfucker up.
Check it out.
It's an old one too. It's an old, but you're gonna be like, man, these people play too fucking much.
Evidence. Now we do.
And y'all gotta realize too that man said he got that shit out of the textbooks. He didn't tell you what textbooks it was, I think, for his safety, but he got it out the textbooks, man.
Yeah.
He did, man.
Yeah. These are theories that he could come up with, chap, because based off of what theories that white people came up with. Remember, a lot of these people were in secret societies and fraternities that all agreed upon the same shit. Even though they were theories, they wasn't actual facts. Or the truth, for that matter. You see what I'm saying? It's shit that they came up with in their own minds of their own theology of what they believed in. And a lot of these people were in cults and shit as well, though. They believed in false prophets and shit. So this the cool crazy part about it that people won't talk about neither. A lot of our teaching comes from people who believed in that type of shit, though, which is crazy too in itself. So a lot of these theories now are getting debunked, though, to this day, like you saying. A lot of the shit that they've been teaching in school and shit is getting debunked to this day. Shit ain't where it's supposed to be. Shit, niggas ain't who they say they is. None of that shit. But for some reason, you still have an audience of people on social media that still believes a lot of this shit too. Still calling people monkeys and shit. Way in Japan, it's crazy work, y'all. They still feeding the outside world that same racist ass bullshit that we debunked way in the 90s and shit. In the early 2000s and shit. They still teaching the people that shit. Because I don't know if you know I Show Speed. You know I Show Speed?
Yeah. They still being racist.
Man, they be throwing bananas and shit. Yeah, they be throwing bananas and shit at the nigga. They had a little dude was playing basketball in Japan or China, some fucking well, going against one of the Chinese dudes. And this motherfucker's telling him, come on, monkey. The dude like, hold on, bro. Like, I'm about to really fuck you up in front of all these people. I ain't worried about none of that shit. Stop saying that. Yeah, she told him off the top, like, and then crossed his ass up and broke his ankles. But you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Made him apologize for that shit. Say, like, that shit ain't cool. He was letting him know. Say, bro, that shit ain't cool. Because he understands, chop, where they getting it from. He ain't get that from no black person calling no nigga no monkey, dog. Think about it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying, son? He don't have an example to tell him what black people actually is, dog. So you think if Round trying to be cool with you, you think he gonna call you a monkey, dog, if he trying to be cool with you? He think that's what. Thank you. He getting taught that racist shit. So I'm, that does have a, you see what I'm saying, a very hard line with it. And that's why I be telling people that's a part of the systematic racism, because people want to question that shit too, child. Man, systematic racism, man, what you talking about, man? That shit ain't that. That's the fuck it is. When shit set up to be a certain way, that's a system. You see what I'm saying? Like, people want to make shit hard like it's not self-explanatory. But, go ahead, dog. My bad.
I'm glad you brought that shit up because I had to bring your boy up, man.
The Builder. They say that got something to do with the Freemasonry shit too, because they supposed to be. So the Freemasons, the bricklayer and shit. They saying that shit set up. So there's some shit behind that too, bro.
This is exactly
I know, right?
Keeping it real goes wrong because you felt like you was in writing your laws as a white Mario looking motherfucker with a mustache.
Free speech.
Okay. Let's see how free your speech was. Let's see how much speech you got to say.
Breaking news. Dalton Etherly, also known as Chud the Builder, has reportedly been sentenced to 52 years in prison on hate crime and attempted murder. Sources say he's already been assigned to cell block 9, where he'll be rooming with an enormous inmate known only as Leroy Longstroke. Rumors are that insiders in the prison are already plotting against him, and that his hiney may be in very serious jeopardy.
I don't think they're gonna do him nothing in there. But hey, that's
it is funny though. you know they got you got them white boys and shit back that time. Yeah, you already know.
Oh yeah, the white boys gonna try to see him.
He gonna have to get served. He gonna have to get past some shit. Now I ain't gonna say that. He might have to get past some shit. Cause yeah, I didn't heard about white boys who helped brothers in the pen when it came to certain shit. I'm talking about niggas a part of the Aryan Brotherhood and shit. So politics is a little different in jail, but I ain't gotta tell you that, but you know what I'm saying.
The jail politics is way different. Let's see what you're talking about. But shout out to whoever this dude is, Will Evans, for this video. Shout out people to
go put Chud up for auction.
I seen him
put Chud up for auction in prison.
I said, man, let me press play on this video. But they definitely gonna have some fun in there with his ass.
I'm telling you, boy, the people don't be playing. So they put their old niggas some money, some cigarettes. We
have the phone call, and I'm about to
put Chud up for auction,
where he's begging for prayer and support. Now that he's facing an attempted murder charge for shooting a disabled veteran, a black man in Tennessee. Chud. And this all stemmed from Chutter Bob, and I call him Chutter Bob because he shot himself as well. He fired, according to the investigator, 7 shots trying to kill this man.
He was scared.
And now that he's in jail for attempted murder, he wants sympathy and support. He went to court today. It didn't go in his favor. And I'm going to show you guys a little bit of that as well. But I want you to hear the phone call that happened. Now, if you don't know what's going on in this situation, I'll give you a 30-second synopsis. Chud the Builder. His name is Dalton Etherly. He creates content on live stream, doing racist
Of course
antics,
it is.
Walking up to people, calling them monkeys, the N-word, calling white people that don't
chimping
agree
out.
with him in those clips, N-word lovers.
Yeah.
He says he has this famous phrase, chimping out, when he antagonizes somebody and they react. Bro. He says, hey, you're chimping out. Stop chimping out. He pretty much created a platform antagonizing black people. He was out on bail for a restaurant saying, hey, we don't want you filming content inside our restaurant. He ended up not paying his tab and running out on the bill because he was angry. He started chimping out himself. And he was on bail for that case.
Damn, just
he goes back to jail a couple days later, walking up to a black man.
Can you pause it?
Trying to antagonize him. The black man was a...
Now, see, I think this is the problem too, Top. People want to ignore his fuck shit too as well. That has nothing to do with him being racist as a motherfucker. What racism got to do with you diamond and dashing, bitch?
Nothing.
You see what I'm saying, bro? What the fuck wrong with this nigga, man? Something wrong with bro. You trying to do all kind of shit, and that's a white establishment. What is you? That's
called entitlement.
It gotta be, huh? He thought cause it was a white establishment, he's supposed to get a free meal, huh? I don't know. I was just saying. I just thought about that. I'm like, what the fuck? So your bitch ass got in trouble for some shit that ain't got nothing to do with racism at first? Let's continue.
Yeah. Entitlement.
Disabled.
The Lord God is good.
Told him I have PTSD. And to walk away. Chutter Bob said some racist things, started walking off. The guy started walking towards him. Chutter Bob went in his jacket pocket, tried to shoot the guy, ended up shooting him and shooting himself as well in the arm. And he's in jail for attempted murder for that now. Let's listen to the phone call that he called home.
This,
like you building problems, Chud.
We got a new phone
you
call.
hear this shit?
Hey
this
guys,
shit crazy.
It's Judge Dalton.
Chud about to get his booty ate.
Tell everybody thank you for all the help and support. And they're trying to put me away for 60 years, which would be the rest of my life. So I just need you guys' help as much as possible. I appreciate all the help that you guys have already given. Just pray hard, man. Because they're trying to take my life, truly. So I just need all the help I can.
Your call will end in 1 minute.
So it's amazing to me. It's really amazing to me how people.
That's how it goes, Chud. You heard that lady interrupt your shit, huh? It's called prison, Chud. It's called jail.
Yeah, going
Black
to
people
jail,
know it too
Cheddar
well.
Bob.
We know that too well, Chud. It's called being it's called being behind the walls, Chud.
You cannot use GoFundMe for bail or lawyer fees.
Damn.
Then it was like, oh well, it's called a Go Send Go or whatever it's called, some other platform. Then the judge, when he went to court today, the judge ruled that you can't use that either.
Damn.
What is it called? Go Send Go. What's the platform? Let me see. The judge set his bond at $1 million, reduced it from 1.25 million to 1 million for him to get bail.
Exactly.
And during the
nigga
bail
took all
hearing,
25.
the investigators were testifying about what they saw on the footage, on the surveillance footage, and they said that it showed that this man, Cheddar Bob, Dalton Etherly, approached the disabled veteran who was present at the courthouse for a child support hearing and caused a verbal altercation. That's what the surveillance footage shows, according to the article. Now, Cheddar Bob had a selfie stick and walked away, but then reached for a firearm in his jacket after Fox approached him. You can't walk up to somebody saying things, try to walk away, and when they start walking towards you, you try to shoot them because they're walking towards you. Knock it off. Anyways, the judge, because of the testimony of the investigators, reduced the bail from 1.25 million to 1 million, a whole 250,000 knocked off. That's the blessing right there, bro. And then the investigators said that 7 shell casings were recovered from the scene, and he tried to shoot the guy. He tried to shoot the disabled veteran 7 times. Now, I don't know how Tennessee law works, but in California, they will give you a hate crime enhancement based on the content that you create. By the way, the investigators also put up tweets during the court hearing, and I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of footage from the court hearing today. Another man was also arrested in the courthouse with Cheddar Bob and went to jail because he tried to say something slick and tried to, like, the judge told everybody, don't say nothing, be quiet if you're in the audience. And some Cheddar Bob supporter stood up and tried to say something and walk out the court. And the judge said, nah, come on back. You arrested, you going to jail. I'm gonna make an example out of you. So it's a lot of foolishness. Now, it's called, the other platform is called, Give, Send, Go. Excuse me, Give, Send, Go. They tried to get donations on there to pay for his bail. He made $270,000.
Damn. So they it's like they trying to keep him in that bitch.
They ain't trying to hear that shit. That you did that shit and you did it in front of the courtroom too. I think that's what he really, you know what I'm saying? I think that's that courtroom shit too. He was in front of that courtroom, But the judge keeps saying that, like, that you keep. Bitch, I don't like niggas too, but I ain't about to do it in front of a courtroom now. You're going against what we believe too now.
Yeah. Boy, see that Sprite
He
right
going
there?
too far, chap. I'm telling you, white
right
supremacists is not fucking with him right now.
You had this Sprite before, son?
No.
Son, that bitch good, dog.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna try.
Yeah, that bitch good.
See
It
that
tastes just like tea. I don't recommend cold drinks to nobody, but that bitch good, son. I ain't gonna lie. That's a limited edition right there. I don't want to use too much.
Yeah, I ain't been seeing them bitches.
Yeah, I ain't been seeing them either, but I see it on the deck. It fucking me up.
I ain't know they had.
Yeah, so how you feel about this shit? They not even trying to let this man get out of jail unless he got the cash money.
They not trying to hear, man. It looks bad for not only not only the whole racist ethics behind it, but like I said, the visuals of how he doing it and how reckless he is with what he doing. Nobody's not going to accept that. Like that's why I said that shit don't work like it used to, chap.
And you
They
fucking with
sneaking and
a
hanging niggas.
disabled veteran, son.
They're gradually
Veteran?
changing little bullshit to keep you out of shit and shit. Like everything is subtle with racism, so they don't want to get pushed back 100 years. All with one motherfucker named Chud. Because for some reason our people is not catching on to the subtle shit. Like we cool with the subtle shit, but when you outright blatant with what he's doing and how he's doing it, it's not the move for white supremacy, Jack. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I know it might sound weird coming from a black man, but I'm telling you, I watches the enemy. I learned their tactics. This is what they've been doing.
Mm-hmm.
They got this shit. They got this shit from England, Jack. I'm telling you. They've been trying to adapt this style for a long time.
Vehicle and home, where they reportedly found a plane ticket to Istanbul for May 22nd, along with a bulletproof vest, weapons, and ammo. The judge also reset his bond from $1.25 million to $1 million. And if he does make bond, he's going to have to wear an ankle monitor. Plus, he cannot post about the incident on social media or do any interviews, and he'll have to give up his weapons.
Yeah, I think he a psyop. I'm telling you, bro. I think that nigga a psyop. I think he's.
But he already eyeing it up.
Better get ready. Don't cry now.
Don't cry now. Don't cry now. Let's get to his bond here so you guys can see what happened in court. And the judge was very serious, and the judge is on top of his game. And I love the way that the judge is handling this and the court is taking this. And it's refreshing to see. Check it out.
All right, for the record, Mr. Eapley's now in the courtroom with Justice. All right, take him into custody.
That's the guy that tried to make a outburst in the court, and the judge said, "Take him into custody."
Him too.
He tried to walk out. You see, walking towards the door. He tried to walk out. The judge said, "Oh no! Look how I want to replay that a little bit.
Bitch head nigga.
Look
right
how he
here
turned
too,
around,
bro.
shocked that a judge would actually hold him accountable for his actions.
Because he do that shit too, child. He be on the shit.
Deflated right away.
He was there with the January 6th shit and all that too.
What's up,
He
y'all?
say a lot of nigga shit too.
And I want to tell y'all, social media, physical products, digital products, it's the way of the future.
Look at P,
if
man.
You want to grow your business?
Go ahead, 504.
Smith Spectacular gonna help you take your business.
Take him into custody.
You're gonna see me in jail. I'm white like you.
I told you, sir, you did not have a speaking role today. You decided that you wanted one for whatever reason. I don't know why, but take him into custody.
Idiot.
The man told you what to do. You ain't want to listen. Stupid.
However, anybody
That
on
bitch
side of
call
the
himself
law
making a
does not
statement.
have a
Fuck
speaking
him,
role in
John.
any of these proceedings today. There's not going to be any hoopla or shenanigans from the.
He
from the
really
gallery.
believe in
You're going to be removed. And I'll talk all about
that coach
in a
shit
second.
though. Like I've been telling you about.
Now, this is the investigator that's speaking. Excuse me. One thing I want to note from what the judge said and the way the judge is moving so far is I don't think this is only about the racism and their disdain for that. I think the judge has a disdain, or let me not say I think. It's possible the judge also has a disdain for these people that are holding up cameras, going in public, calling it content, but really you're just going in public doing BS. And I just pull that from the tone of the judge saying, "Hey, there's not going to be no shenanigans.
Trying to tell you, Chuck.
There ain't going to be no outbursts. Nobody
no
on that side is going to
clips
speak.
and shit.
Yeah, they gonna be trying to make a statement and all that goof ass shit, that white shit. I'm telling you, son, the people think they slick.
The initial part says,
I'm shocked he's not going along with it, to be honest with you.
Approach me with intent to threaten bodily harm.
I think it's.
They're reading tweets from this guy. That was one of the investigators in the case. They're reading tweets from this guy to establish character, to show that he antagonized people, and this is what he did for a living.
It's reasonable to have a gag order on the defendant should he make bond, and I guess even while he's in the jail and has his iPad, whatever, because he cannot live stream, post, or anything that indirectly or directly encompasses these offenses.
But the First Amendment is very important to a free country.
This is his attorney speaking. Also, the judge ruled the gag order was him not supposed to be calling home saying anything about this situation or creating any type of content. So I'm interested to see if the phone call that he made home that I played for you guys in the beginning is that a problem? Can you call home and make those type of phone calls and ask people for support? Because that's kind of creating content, bro.
Without us being able to talk about ideas freely, we can't really be a free society. Now, I mean, repugnant ideas are still protected under rights of free speech. So
his lawyer said repugnant ideas are still protected under free speech. He don't even want to really represent this dude. And by the way, Chud the Builder's public defender dropped off the case in the public defender office, said we're not representing him, and then he went and got this lawyer. This lawyer has made a statement that he's already receiving death threats, and his staff and his family are all also in danger because he's representing this guy. So he really don't want to be doing this. And you can hear, and he also made a statement
in his voice.
In his initial statement when it was announced that he was going to be representing Chud. He made the statement that he's against racism completely. So when he says repugnant ideas are still protected by free speech and, even offensive stuff, he's telling you, I think what this guy does is offensive and repugnant. That's the lawyer that this guy got representing him. Ain't nobody on his side. He going to prison.
people are free to go say whatever offensive things they want to say, as long as
offensive. Did you hear what
it's
that
not
nigga
calling
said?
for someone to hurt somebody else.
That's a $1 million bond with the following conditions: no weapons, GPS monitor. There will be a gag order for Mr. Etherly regarding social media live streaming about the facts or the parties involved in this case. That's going to help him.
Black man.
So there you guys have it, man. There you have it. That's what the judge.
Appreciate you. Let me get your name right. Fuck. Will Evans, man, live. I respect you, bro. If y'all want to watch the whole video from the beginning, people, y'all can go to his page, check it out or whatever. If y'all want to donate to the man's cash app right there, donate to him. Thank you. Appreciate you. You helped us out, brother. But yeah. That's my keeping it real.
Rouse was damn near said shit I was telling you. Said about the fucking judge. Like, hold on, Rouse, you do it. Y'all doing too much, bro. Sit your stupid ass down. Yo, muscle bound stupid ass. You think I don't remember you, bitch? You from the January 6th shit. You know he from the January 6th shit when he did that bullshit at the building, son. That January 6th shit. He one of them motherfuckers. He out there talking his nigga talk and shit. Yeah, he be online and shit talking his nigga talk. Talking about good white men, good Christian white men and all this shit here, and we need to be separated from the niggas and all this bullshit. He be talking all that crazy ass shit, yeah. Come to find out he niggas be homosexuals and everything, bro. It's a weird ass cult them niggas a part of, bro. It is, bro. I'm telling you. It's some shit going on with them motherfuckers, bro. The same thing with Chud. They got him in some fucking fairy looking fucking outfit with wings on and shit. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, these niggas is supposed to be the masculinist white men of America and shit, and y'all niggas got gay shit on y'all and shit. What the or children or pedophilia and shit on y'all fucking name, and y'all talking about that what y'all fighting for? Bro, I'm telling you, bro, these people is fucking grifters and scammers, bro.
What his name is? They just lost Charlie Kirk, and now they about to lose this nigga to jail. Like, I don't know, son. Like, I don't get it. I don't get why they think they could go up. I do get it now. I do understand. I'm gonna stop saying that. I get why they saying what they saying, because they're using the law to do what they do. We don't do that. because we feel like when the laws come, they don't give a fuck that we, you know what I'm saying, that we going by the laws.
And the laws wasn't, and through history, chapter laws wasn't on our side, so we kept them out of our business.
Yeah, gotta keep them out. Gotta keep them out.
So as that's where all that come from. You see what I'm saying? See, this is now we're getting back into the streets now, and why that's supposed to be a code and all that kind of shit too, because we wasn't the only people that did that, bro. When you're dealing with crime or criminal organizations, bro. You see what I'm saying, Top? Is that all that shit go together, bro? That's why the judge looking like, man, y'all ain't even much on no. Y'all ain't doing y'all own shit right. Whatever y'all believe in, y'all ain't doing it right. Y'all can't be coming out to do what the fuck. How did it look? Black people do it all the time, and y'all come here and think, what? Y'all lucky them niggas ain't killed y'all yet. What is going on?
Exactly. What you had a timestamp for the video, or you want me to just start it?
Yeah, you could kind of play it. Shout out to Dan Calloway. You could let it run around because he got some stuff in there, but I don't know exactly when, because he just, you know how he do. He got a little intro and stuff, but he definitely get to the video. So you can play it.
I make you think. I make you think.
Yeah, be making a nigga think.
This Ja Briggs. What up, Ja?
Created Pan-Africanism, and not only that, it was created to erase Black Americans' lineage,
shout out to Ja
culture,
Briggs
and identity. I'm about
for the wisdom
to show you why Pan-Africanism is a scam and how the leaders who push it are inadvertently or advertently pushing white supremacy.
Get 'em.
Du Bois was a prominent pusher of Pan-Africanism.
Right.
He was the first Black American to get a PhD in Harvard University. And guess what the subject was that he got his PhD in? You guessed it, history. Not only was he indoctrinated with one-sided narrative of history, he went to the highest level of indoctrination on that subject. See, Pan-Africanism was created by white people to take Black Americans off of
this land,
which is America, and ship them to Africa. This is how the country of Liberia came about. And that's why the Liberian flag is similar to the American flag. And it was pushed by a racist group of people called the American Colonization Society. The reason I mention them is because two white races that was a part of that organization directly funded W.E.B. Du Bois.
Yes.
And because our leaders are
and his encyclopedia. They gave him funding for his encyclopedia. He called it damn, I did a whole segment on this and I forgot the name of that encyclopedia.
Bob told us that they were going to test the alien craft that night.
I have seen extraterrestrials face to face.
In the shrubbery are little gray entities.
UFOs land in front of them. They're in Antarctica.
They felt distressed because they were captured. There has been
commercial.
My bad. That bitch taking all data print. I mean
Oh man, I can't remember it. Can't remember the name of it. But yeah, they gave him the funds for
keep
that.
talking if you let them.
They kept feeding them. He was the plan.
Indoctrinated by these racist whites. They are brainwashed into believing a narrative about history that keeps them from understanding that America is their homeland. So they use these puppets to brainwash us. So we might see a black face teaching us.
Yeah, Africana Encyclopedia. Thank you. Thanks, DJ. That's it. Africana Encyclopedia. That's
Chap, you heard that? Look at the name of the encyclopedia. Of course it
now
is.
That that's understood, let's talk about the white man who created Pan-Africanism. So to understand the origins of Pan-Africanism, we have to take it all the way back to the late 1700s. There was an indigenous man by the name of Paul Cuffey. And this one man debunks every lie and narrative you was ever taught about Black history. Like, for example, Paul Cuffey was a full-blooded indigenous man, but because of his skin color, he will be considered a Black American today. See, history likes to make it seem like all Black people were slaves during this time and poor, but he was neither. Now, what does Paul Cuffey have to do with Pan-Africanism, you may ask? Everything. See, Paul Cuffey is one of the first victims of Pan-Africanism in history. He got his indigenous identity stripped from him, and over time, your favorite historians has been lying about his identity. Paul Cuffey was a Wampanoag Indian, and Wampanoag Indians was the Indians that the Pilgrims came across. You know, the Thanksgiving story, and here are historical depictions of how the Wampanoag Indians look. I mean, even one of the Indians who directly came across the Pilgrims was named the Black Sachem. And this is a picture of his granddaughter.
If you want to watch the full video, click the link in my bio for the link.
Hey, shout out to Ja. Shout out to Ja Bricks. He on YouTube as Ja Bricks, J-A-H Bricks.
He ain't finished.
What the fuck y'all crying about? You
we about
fucking
to talk about
pretendians?
it. You about to get into
I heard
this
you're all
shit.
crying because you're getting kicked off these reservations and getting disenrolled and losing your tribal memberships and shit. Oh, well, what did you think was going to happen all those years ago when you stole the fucking land and we're sitting in the spot and pretending, you fucking pretendians?
Right.
Hey, sooner or later it was going to come to catch up with you, and now it's a sooner rather than later. So what do you got to say for yourselves now? All we hear is a bunch of fucking boo-hooing and crying and hee-hee and ha-ha because you motherfuckers know that you're being kicked out for a reason. You don't talk about the real reason. The real reason is because you were never that. You never could be that. No matter how hard you portray, no matter how hard you try.
Now, hold on. He right exact. Hold on. This is what I'm talking about. But at the same time, he said that they took over the land. No, they didn't. They, as far as the foreigners, they didn't take over the land. They were given that land. Okay, it was the government that took the land and allotted it to them.
Manifest destiny. I'm sorry.
We just gotta, make that slight correction right there. But
remember,
now
they were selling this shit for 25 fucking cents.
You don't want to talk about the real reason. The real reason is because you were never that. You never could be that. No matter how hard you portray, no matter how hard you try to act and how hard you try to pretend, we know the fucking truth. We know the truth down here. You hear me? It's never been a game, and it's damn sure not a game now. And you dummies, just, hey, you're getting exactly what the fuck you asked for. And I heard, oh, they're going to lose their identity. They're going to lose this and offense to this and just that. Nobody gives a fuck. How do you think my brothers and sisters felt all those years ago when they had to lose their identities, when they had to be murdered, and when they had to be taken off these reservations and taken off, not even the reservations, just their land in general. They had to be taken from their land and lied to and done this and done that and
I like how he recognized who he is versus who we are.
We don't care how you feel. Get the fuck up off the throne and let the real kings and queens take their places. Let the real gods and goddesses, let the real gods and goddesses take their places. Hey, the real planet, this is not no game. We're not playing it all with you. You guys destroyed Tamari, and you want to come back to it and think it's yours now? Hell nah, it's over with for y'all.
It's funny how
he said Tamari also
that we don't know our language, but you have a black woman here speaking fully Chata right here. But notice what she says.
Na aanvoerder ook. Ik kan nog volgen om dat je nog een video mee hebt. Ja, dus ja.
Hold on. That's fire. All right. Okay.
I wish they would have put the subtitles or something on it, but I don't know if they even know the language. That's crazy work. Because she's saying notice what she says, but they're not putting the caption.
Ik kan nog volgen om dat je nog een video mee hebt. Ja, dus ja. Ik leven hoe tafel jongen. Heb mama tafel mee, maar heb mama ja
I think his point is just her speaking that old language. How is that possible when us niggas supposed to come from Africa? Chop, she's supposed to be speaking African then, right? Not Cherokee.
Stuff. Hold up, I do not steer man.
Brother, I would love to know what she's saying too. I ain't gonna lie, son. I wish I knew the language, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
Wow.
Now look, I'm gonna say this. From hearing her, it sounds like she do what we do with they shit. That makes sense?
Yeah, exactly. I said this. I thought the same thing.
Because we do that. We got our own words for every fucking thing, regardless to whatever it is, and it sounds close to what you know, almost to what she was saying, because I know we could have a whole conversation, man.
So the fast, speedy dialect, you know what I'm saying? We run over words. Yep. I noticed that pattern too, chap. Yes, sir. That's a great fucking point, dog.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
I wonder, I'm gonna look at
everybody won't real.
This is beautiful.
Until it's real.
Mama freezer ni chekata. Egma na tamari tanu fina yatoke every night
every night
we go store. Egma no dayo.
We go store.
He hates stuff.
Dad, he was. I want to know, dear. I want you, Abby. No believe it. So no tamari tanu fina yatoke. No more than maybe once or twice to call him Matama to go to town.
Was it town?
We are not African. We are not African.
Oh, wait, ho. First of all, let me give Elder a round of applause.
Yeah, it started, I don't know. It must have happened. It happened to you before it happened to me, Chop. You started realizing
she going in
or recognizing her saying the words. I think that's the part that I didn't catch what you were saying in the beginning.
I'm tell you that right now. I only know a little
this shit
bit.
gradually started making sense to me, like
little.
I was learning a new language, but I wasn't.
But yeah, nah. See, in full cha-cha.
Set it on fire. Fire.
Time.
Yeah, man.
Creole, go to town. Creole in the thing. You see that?
We are not Africans.
Trying to told him,
So you saying
it wasn't Native Americans there? It was blacks.
It was black.
It was black, right? But blacks got Native American in us.
That's native.
Cause I'm Indian.
My dad was what you call.
I'm about to say Snoop already know. I was just waiting for him to say something.
Trying to play dumb though. Right?
Okay, I'm about to say.
But the bitch ass nigga went along with that African shit because he took that Ancestry.com test and then retracted all that shit that he already fucking knew. He one of them niggas that say his grandma is a lie and he need to be slapped in his fucking face.
And so my
because the grandma told you what it was, nigga.
She's a black Indian, you know. I'm not going nowhere, and I'm killing motherfucker. You tell me to go like back to Africa. Listen, I'm talking.
Listen to what Lionel Richie said.
My mother was the survivor viewer. My mother was. Really? Yes. My mother's Indian.
Okay, and we know Little Richard though.
He was blue black. My dad was really dark. My mother was real fair. You can tell what she was. My mother was the survivor viewer. My mother was. Really? Yes. My mother's Indian. And so
I think of the zebrafish theory.
She wasn't black. She was a black Indian.
And how light skinned his mother was.
So I'm not going nowhere, and I'm killing motherfucker. You tell me to go like back to Africa. But listen, I'm talking to black people. Stop that fucking war shit. That go back to Africa shit. First of all, Africans don't like black people. That's first thing.
I mean,
like us.
That's true.
And what the fuck am I going to do in Africa?
That I can represent my city, which is definitely a part of here. I'm definitely a native, a true Native American. I got, you know, paternal and maternal sides is Cherokee. So yeah, for like America.
Can you pause it right quick, Chuck? Just to give people a little context on that. Mos Def is also, remember y'all, Mos Def also played as Chuck Berry. And in the scene when he played Chuck Berry, was it that Motown movie, Chuck? With Muddy Waters in them? I forgot the name of this goddamn movie, y'all. Because certain little things will give people a greater explanation. Because I know people like to watch movies and shit. So, you know, they'll be more interested if they see it in the movie, but they don't know what it is when a nigga say the shit. But the nigga actually played Chuck Berry, y'all. And Chuck Berry had his original Indian ID when they was changing the classification as what a black person was, y'all. And when he went to the white club, he was the country singer. And the white people wanted him to come, but you know, it didn't have social media, all of that. They didn't know what the nigga looked like. They thought it was a white boy when they heard the music. You got the music first. The records came first. Because the radio people and shit who owned them bitches would sell the records like that without showing the people faces and shit. Back then, they would just play the music because you had motherfuckers like that. But this is how you had to sell to white supremacists back then. See, everything was a business. This is what these Jewish people understood when they came to America. How to sell to the market, what they like, what you don't like, who you don't like, who you do like, shit like that. So they would abstract black people's faces from the records so white people would buy them. Because they loved the fucking music. They just didn't like the nigga who was singing it. Ain't that weird, y'all? I know. But y'all young ass niggas will understand that one day. When this shit happened, Round had his ID and the motherfucker said he was a goddamn Indian on the ID. So when y'all go check, I think it's with Motown and Muddy Waters in them. It was around that fucking time. Damn, what the name of that fucking movie was, huh? It's like 5 whole beats in them. It's like a, it's back then when Motown and them first started, son. I forgot the name of this fucking movie. God damn. But like I said though, but that's why Mos Def is telling you in real time of who he is now. Just by understanding the roles that he probably played in everything, y'all. So all this knowledge is coming from somebody who come from that New York scene with the conscious community and all that shit. So he actually had to unlearn his own self about that Africanized shit too, because he grew up in that shit, y'all. So when he say what he's saying, just take it. Just take it for real value, because he actually learned something himself coming from out of that cult-like mentality is from that we all from Africa. My bad, child, for being long-winded, but I was trying to remember that movie, though.
Oh, you want me to hit play now, man? Damn.
Yeah. I was telling you. I was saying my bad, bro, for being long-winded, but I was trying to remember that movie.
Wait, who is that? I can't see who that is. Who is this? Who is this lady right here, y'all? Saying that she Indian. Is this Tina Turner? I can't tell.
Oh, that's Tina Turner, brother.
That's Tina Turner? That's Tina, okay, Tina Turner. All right.
It's about the music. I know that.
So tell me nothing about that music. You went all the way to Memphis on that nigga just now.
It's been a long time, I don't know which one it was. She says, I don't even know if she remembers really, but
Cherokee and Navajo. My father was Navajo and my mother was Cherokee.
Dumbest text conversation I had in a long time. Somebody with a degree trying to tell me something. She African American. I'm an American. Trick me with that shit. That's what they want you to think. You ain't American. Motherfucker, if my ancestors helped build this son of a bitch, why would I say I'm African?
OCO, free thinkers.
I make you think. I make you think. I make you think.
See, like, we gonna talk about.
Yeah, bro. Shout out to Dan Calloway. I said, I don't. I agree with a lot of the stuff he be bringing forth as far as intellectual property. You know what I'm saying, and other people, and agreeing with some of the ideologies that he believe in. Certain things I don't neither. As far as the how it happened and where it happened and blending in Ashe in the Egyptian stuff too, with niggas saying all that type. You already know I don't, nigga, ever since I seen Shaka Atmos, nigga, it's a rap on Egyptology, though. You could I don't give a damn where you put that shit at, dog. I ain't with that shit at all, nigga. So that's probably the only thing, with him. I ain't saying he agreed with it, but he was showing some knowledge from somebody who obviously believed in that, because that's what he said at the end. He said the Ashe thing. So, but yeah, bro, as far as the people, like he showed the grandma You know what I'm saying, Ty? What you think about some of that stuff, and how can you debunk that for yourself, knowing that you've been coming to some of these realizations as well?
I will say, I've always been a person with a strong opinion, and that's because I have relationships with the older people in my family, so we talk or whatever. And like I said, my grandma been telling me I was we had Indian in our blood because I would always ask her why my hair was growing like that. Because based on the statistics of what they were saying, my hair shouldn't be growing like it be growing or whatever. And my brother's hair don't grow like my hair grew or whatever. But all my mama or whatever. But me and my grandma, yeah, like that shit grow and don't stop growing and keep growing and you could cut it off, it's gonna grow right back. So that's how me and her got on those conversations. She would always wear her hair and these two little pigtails or whatever. She used to like to wear her hair like that a lot or whatever. But through talking to her, she said that, like she Indian. She ain't no goddamn. She don't come from Africa. None of her people. None of our people came from Africa. So I have been debating people about this shit my whole life. Cause it's like if somebody you think highly of as a child, it don't matter who the fuck told you that it ain't that. You'll damn near fight somebody behind some shit that somebody that you respect or care for say. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I was never letting the shit go. No matter how many people try to tell me that. It's motherfuckers right now that will say that just to add Africa in it, they will say everything Pangea was everything together, and then once the shit broke apart, parts of this is over there and all that type of shit. Or they got some motherfuckers that say it don't matter what happened, everything started in Africa and then branched off to other places. But we know that to be untrue too, because Australia is the oldest known place, one of the oldest known places. So that starts off, like some of that stuff, like is new stuff to me.
Good point.
Australia being the oldest place. Some of the stuff that they've been coming out with, the maps and all that shit. I believe if I had all that information then I would and even just thinking about the Trail of Tears and what happened in Tulsa.
Another thing too, though, Chad, do you remember they talk about all those other places, but remember they never did no actual digging or anything else in North America or South America, because at one time they didn't even know the shit existed with their goof at. So everything was based off of areas that they had already done, voyaged and all that shit already.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going back to when you was talking about the oldest known civilization, the Australia thing. I'm saying.
Yeah. That's
that's based off of. You see what I'm saying? That's based off of just them knowing that side, not even realizing there's a whole nother side. Cause remember, they told us they fed us the story of Christopher Columbus to introduce themselves into already, starting the fuck shit, basically.
I would tell this to anybody that believes that is not that. This is the clearest. The government always rat on themselves, and they always do, just like the dudes
all the time, bro. They find shit old as fuck.
By them having to do the Indian Removal Act, by them having to do the Trail of Tears and all that shit. And we do know the Trail of Tears is when they took basically
manifest destiny for the white people. Yeah, come get this land. Stealing like a motherfucker.
I ain't gonna just say the South. I'm gonna say everybody from the right side. If you're looking at the United States of America, everything from the right side all the way to Oklahoma. And they made all them people stay in Oklahoma, the ones that they didn't kill. They let them walk if they made it all the way to Oklahoma. Then a few years after these people wind up moving to Oklahoma and Tulsa, what you get? Black Wall Street. Then you bomb the shit. Why? I'm not understanding.
Hey, they're haters with them churns.
My thing
haters.
is this, right?
Hate.
If something
That's
like
a lot of hate, that's that.
was still here, basically after you
That's
removed all
crazy,
these
bro.
so-called Indians, right? They was Indians all the way till they got to Tulsa, and not just like the dude said about coffee or whatever. There was Indians all the way till they got to Oklahoma, and then once y'all did the Reclassification Act and all that shit, because you did have to do the Reclassification Act because you did have to reclassify that people, right? So they told you what they did, and you motherfuckers gonna still sit up there and tell me that we from Africa? All right. If you don't understand what I just said, they took the people, the Indians. They went to war with them first. They was at war with them for years. They started winning wars, took over the lands, took the people that was there, and moved them all to Tulsa, Oklahoma. Then you get Black Wall Street, because now you can't say Indian Wall Street, right? Because they did the Reclassification Act. And you kill all them people after you take basically the blueprint that they led with, because they had a thriving society without you. Then you mimic what they did and made it for the whole United States of America. Basically.
Hey, bro.
But you took the people. You had to reclassify them. Like I said, people could look up what I'm talking about. Trail of Tears, Reclassification Act.
Yeah, and he's speaking of the people who's actually doing it, the thought process. I gotta reclassify them because then I owe them something if they stay who they is. Because we signed treaties. Shit. I gotta reclassify you. You gotta be something else. You can't be Indian no more. But this is what we was calling you when we made the treaties. Remember the 5 civilized tribes and shit too. This was a promotion ploy in itself to start that bullshit, child. Like remember, it was over 500 nations, reduced down to 5 though.
Come on, bro.
You know, see how much niggas was going to fighting though.
How much sense that mean? You can't get a nigga out the 7th wall to say he been standing in the 9th wall for 30 years. You can't get that man to say you from the 9th wall. You think them people was willing to get their shit though? Like I said, at the end of the day,
they transferred power, bro. This is like,
and niggas not keeping it real. That's what we've been talking about all day. Niggas not keeping it real. It's just every time me and these little podcasts when it be just me and you, it always just bounce back and forth. It be the topic but the topic's there, but we just bounce it back and forth because everything we've been talking about.
Yeah, we keeping it real like a motherfucker, but niggas don't want to talk about this. So, like you said, everybody want to be real until it's time to be real. We been as real as possible right now.
It's crazy because
everybody don't want to talk about this shit. Everybody feel comfortable in their African blanket,
in their
Kunta Kinte club.
From where they at, though. I hate that I gotta fight from where I'm at. I hate that. I hate that I gotta fight from where I'm at.
Thank you, bro. Look how crazy that sounds, bro.
From where I'm at, I'm not gonna do that. But I feel like if enough motherfuckers just stand up and be real, the fucking tomorrow be a better day.
Know what a nigga tell you? Because you talking about some American shit, ignorant nigga say you on some white shit. Cause you want to be American, child. Man, you on some white shit, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, dog. Like
a nigga tell you some shit like that, bro. I'm telling you, bro. A nigga come up with the crazy shit because they want to be from Africa so bad.
Exactly.
They'll tell his own people that he been knowing that lived in New Orleans his whole life, never knew nothing about Africa. Nothing.
That's how
you on some white shit.
No real so-called Black history, because even in Black history, we got a month for Black History Month. You know, we do that every year. We used to have to do the projects and shit, right? So Every time we did that, it always was a black person, a so-called black person that had to find some type of fucking way to squeeze between the cracks using their shit. Every time. It didn't matter who it was, it always was somebody using that shit to get what they needed to get. Every time. We had to squeeze, we had to beg and plead and all this other dumb shit. As soon as you stand up, you gotta ask for something. Or something. Nah, nigga tired of that. We shouldn't have to ask for free and doing all that extra shit like that. We shouldn't, but hey, it is what it is, man. But that's all I had, son. If you ready to wrap it up, I'm trying to get the hell up out of here. Before shit start.
If you taught that you're a slave, you think that you're not supposed to have, or you think you know it. That's how you gotta get it. Tighten up your and all the crazy ass shit. Like that saying, bro. But I hate what it's used for, bro. It's ridiculous. That's how this shit is used against you too, bro. So it's crazy work. I totally agree with you, dog.
Yeah, I don't like that I gotta fight that hard, and I know that it'll be easier if I started off with land. You know what I'm saying? Or if I started off, and don't get me wrong, my family before me could have land and pass it down.
You're right. Ex-rich white people, does it benefit you?
That's not what I'm saying. Like, even the white people are allowed to be homeless and just stay on,
black people. For that matter, ex-rich black people. Did it benefit you to get inherited money?
They gonna get you off that corner. But if you're a white bum, they gonna let you be there because for some reason you're a better bum than the black bum, and both of y'all bums.
You're a better bum. Damn, I never thought about that. That's a great point.
I didn't seen that shit. I didn't seen them move white bums to the east and will not move them white bums, but they fuck with them niggas every time. I don't get that.
That shit is crazy though. Damn, bruh. You a better bum if you white. That's fucked up, sir. That is racism to the core, nigga, to the cavity.
Like, you don't even like our homeless people.
Damn, dog.
Damn.
No, but you absolutely right though. That's why I'm kind of fucked up because I didn't think of it myself. This shit crazy. That shit do happen.
They will pull over, start giving out food.
They let a nigga make a whole house chop before they move that white boy. That nigga beat him barbecued and everything.
Son, look, and then I'm gonna wrap it up. Son, I seen under the bridge on Calliope, that's what they call it, on Callio, but under the bridge, right? This motherfucker had a whole Toyota fucking Tacoma. And he had his shit back then, and he was living right there on side the fucking bridge behind the building, son. In the truck. With the whole house shit built in the back, with recliner and plugs for TVs and shit. I didn't see these motherfuckers go as far as to run extension cords to run air conditioners.
That's a fact. You ain't lying, nigga. The new bum is very inventive. I don't know if I'm saying
all us gonna be outside one time.
Innovative. That's what I'm trying to say. Innovative.
Motherfucker. Yeah, but that's all I had today, bro. I know people but we just kept it real today. We ain't do that in a long time. We got that out. This was a real conversation. We started it off with the white people being
shit, an hour and 40. Shit, we were running this thing.
And then it was all wasn't no,
Yeah, they ain't got it. You ain't always got to show a video and shit. You know what I'm saying? To get it in. You know how we do.
This was a good show. This was definitely a good show, bro. And I really won't go back and watch it again after it's over. But yeah, son, this tonight was a good show. Shout out to DD504, always in the building, never forgetting to log in.
DD, appreciate you. Give it
some shit. Get her a goddamn plaque or some shit.
Tell you, bro. Once DD, we get them numbers up. DD, you already know. You mandatory mod in the building. You already know.
Yeah, man. We need
DD be running merch and everything for us. She be definitely loyal to the soil.
Hey. Chad, man, I'm gonna give a big boo to my dog Pete out there, poor ass excuse. And he get the gone. But yeah.
You are not content, my son.
That's a wrap for this episode of Blood Talk Nolan, man. I am your host, Child Cracks.
And Silent Child was definitely in here. God's son.
Yeah, I think we got you next week, huh?
Yes, sir. I think I got something for y'all. Yeah.
We gonna figure something out how to get y'all some content in between time before Friday come. Like we gotta figure that out. But once we figure that out,
yeah,
we're gonna start having.
And I'm about to. I won't do it. We definitely need to.
Especially when it be like some headline type shit. Yeah, nigga just gotta get that information, post that shit, and go with it type shit. But we gonna figure that out.
Yeah, we could just start giving them some more pre-records, try to find some time during the day or something, do some pre-records for them, you know what I'm saying? Chop them up.
Alright, shit. Until next time.
Whatever works.
Next time.
Until next time, people.
Yeah, it was two other motherfuckers that was in the building. They ain't said nothing all night but DB. But I see y'all next time too.
Come on back and not say nothing. Yeah, just listen.
Right.
Peace, y'all.